Under Prot's leadership, BNP Paribas has become Europe's largest lender by deposits. It also joined Credit Agricole and Deutsche Bank in writing down Greek debt holdings. Elliott Gotkine has more.
Baudouin Prot is no stranger to firefighting. As CEO, he led BNP Paribas through the global financial crisis relatively unscathed. Now, his bank is one of three overseeing the private sector's role in Greece's aid package. Oh, and it also happens to have one of the biggest exposures to Greek government debt. The result? More than €500 million of provisions had to be taken in the second quarter.
Now the Greeks have to work, the Greeks have to perform, like we would expect them to do, and I think that now the Greeks have to understand that the European authorities, have done their best, and certainly the private sector has done something unprecedented, which is a voluntary exchange offer to help them. Now they have to work and save and do everything right. And I think that it is quite possible that they are going to muddle through. And I think that anybody who bets against Greece, well, we'll see, or against the Eurozone, I hope that they are going to lose.
Based on last month's stress tests, BNP Paribas held about €5 billion of Greek government debt at the end of 2010. But Baudouin Prot told Bloomberg this exposure had since been reduced to €4 billion as of the end of June. Better, but that's still a far greater amount of Greek government debt than that held by Deutsche Bank or HSBC at the end of last year. Under Prot's leadership, BNP Paribas took advantage of its enfeebled rivals. After buying units of Belgium's Fortis 2 years ago, it became the biggest bank by deposits in the Eurozone, a size BNP is counting on to weather the latest wave of the debt crisis.
The risks are really well under control. I think the main concern, because we have a very client-centric activity, is the level of client activity. The client activity in those days is, well, average. And so I hope that we're going to continue to outperform in a rather challenging environment.
So Prot's most urgent challenge will be to sort out BNP's Greek debt exposure for his successor before he himself becomes chairman at the end of the year.